The corridor ends at a flight of steps that descend 100 feet into the earth. At the bottom, a short passage leads to a junction where a tunnel runs from north to south. To the north you see a torchlit cavern with what appear to be observation slits carved into the wall. To the south, a passage leads towards a low balcony. An empty feeling grips your stomach as you stare upon the altar and inner sanctum of the subterranean temple. Your kaya senses burn as if every nerve in your body is screaming a warning to flee from this evil chamber. Huge braziers of molten metal encircle a black altar upon which lies fair Madelon, the daughter of Baron Veneland. She seems to be entranced. Her breathing is slow and shallow. Beyond the altar lie two massive doors, a gigantic skull engraved upon their black stone surface. Out of your view, another door opens, and a procession of red-cloaked priests enter the temple. Their heads are covered, and they each carry strange amulets of black stone. They file past the altar, depositing the amulets in a circle around the young girl's body, and then file out again in total silence. Then you hear the sound of a distant drumbeat. It grows louder and nearer. The measured steps of steel-shod boots resound in its wake. Baraka is approaching. Baraka carries the stench of death and decay about him. He strides into the temple, his boots of Gorgaz hide covering both legs and feet, and slams shut the huge stone door with frightening ease. He stands in silence before pushing open the huge black doors engraved with the menacing skulls. Suddenly, a gale-force wind sweeps through the temple, and your ears are filled by a terrible scream. Beyond the open doors, a pier of stone juts into the abyss of Machengorge. You are staring into the chasm of doom. Baraka turns away from the windswept pier and walks slowly towards the altar. From a hidden scabbard he removes a twisted black dagger and holds its silhouette toe blade to the light. An evil blue flame runs up and down the black steel spike, flickering in the ice-cold winds of Machengorge. The sacrifice is about to begin. As you raise your golden sword, the howling wind seems to rise in pitch and intensity. It claws at your mind, filling your head with terrible images of death and horror. Baraka sees you falter and strikes a cruel blow that opens a wound in your cheek. You lose 1 endurance point. But the sudden pain reawakens you to the presence of your enemy, and the combat begins. You are being attacked by a very powerful mind blast. Unless you possess the Kaya discipline of Mind Shield, your combat skill is reduced by 4 for the duration of this combat. However, Baraka himself is a warrior who possesses formidable strength of will. He is immune to Mind Blast. Okay, let's get this done. Ooh, just +3. It's gonna be scary. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Not so bad. Not so bad. Round 2. Oh, 1. Damn it. No, it's the worst you can ever get. Oh no. I still lose the more damage than me. It's the end of the box, so I'll be right. Nine, that should finish him off. Almost. 3 to go. Done. As Baraka dies, the wind suddenly rises in pitch and intensity, filling the temple with a mournful cry of despair. You feel the chill, malevolent spirit of Dark Lord Vashna engulfing you in an icy embrace, but you sense that he is powerless to harm you. The sacrifice has been foiled. He is doomed to lament for a victory that might have been. Lying on the black temple floor is a dagger of Vashna. As you pick it up and tuck it into your belt, the evil blue flame flickers and dies. As long as you possess this evil blade, Dark Lord Vashna and his legion of dead warriors will remain imprisoned in the Chasm of Doom. There we go, dagger of Vashna. You free fair Madelon from the altar and carry her through the corridors of the temple that lead up to the surface. As you emerge into the moonlit ruins, an astounding sight greets your eyes. Baraka's warriors are running from the ghost city in all directions, closely pursued by an army of cavalrymen. The light of the full moon and the guttering torches that these horsemen carry illuminates the sun crest that bedecks their tunics. Word must have reached Holmgard, for they are the Sunlending army, led by King Ulna himself. Your countrymen praise your courage and daring, their strident cheers drowning the cry of Maitengorge, for once again you have proved yourself a true hero of Sunland. As you deliver Madelon into the waiting arms of her father, his overwhelming joy fills you with a sense of great achievement. You are indeed worthy of the title Kai Lord. You have succeeded in your perilous quest, but the epic saga of Lone Wolf, last of the Kai Lords, is far from complete. A new and deadly challenge awaits you in Book 5 of the Lone Wolf series, entitled Shadow on the Sand.